Katie, be reasonable.
No texting my husband, no calling him, no dropping by the office.
He's a shareholder in the company.
Oh, please. Months go by and Bill has no interest whatsoever in those shares. And now suddenly you're holding press conferences in your underwear.
It's the most profitable line for Forrester Creations. Of course he's interested.
Back off.
It wouldn't matter if I did. I am not the problem. Neither is my lingerie. It's you, Katie, you and your demands that you're making on your husband. Don't his feelings matter to you anymore?
Looks like you're enjoying the gift.
Katie and I were playing a little drinking game.
Like being back in college. Pour me one. It'll be quitting time soon enough. Not that my boss would care anyway.
You make a good point. But shh. If Katie calls, she might hear it in your voice. And then you're gonna get in trouble.
Caroline's right. Did you hear what she just said?
I heard her. And maybe she came on a little strong, but wouldn't you? She's Rick's girlfriend. You gotta accept that.
Ooh. I like this.
What's that?
You in your office instead of rundown coffee shops.
I noticed that you came into the conference late. Is everything okay?
Just a minor problem that had to be dealt with. Everything is fine now. Caroline's rude.
She's protective of her relationship. Even the nicest of people get testy when someone makes a move on their guy.
I haven't. Anyway, if that's the kind of girl he's interested in, forget it.
Exactly. Forget it, Maya. Forget that you ever met Rick.
I missed your mom's big entrance. It went well.
Yeah, well enough. Till everyone started talking about Taylor and my dad.
The only problem with Brooke's bedroom is that anytime I wear a piece from the line, you're gonna be thinking about your mom.
Don't put that in my head. Ever, please.
I'm only kidding. I know that when I'm wearing something skimpy, I'm the only woman on your mind.
I've got to get to this.
Take a break with me.
I can't.
Call me later.
Absolutely.
Don't worry about me and what I'm wearing or what I'm texting. If you just stop trying to control every single move that he makes.
What, then we'll be fine? How can you put this all on me? I shouldn't have to be the one who always gives in. Bill should participate in our marriage too.
He does. And he was very hurt when you walked out on him, but he stayed with you. You were at the darkest point of your life, and there he was, right by your side. A lot of men don't do that, Katie. So yes, I am putting this on you. Really, I think you forgot the kind of man that you married and how much he really does love you. You've got to stop hounding him and got to stop caring about all these things that really aren't important, like his drinking, me. Just appreciate him before you drive him away.
You gotta be kidding me.
What?
Nobody's talking about Brooke. And the whole point of the press conference was the relaunch of Brooke's bedroom. And all these bozos are doing is gossiping about Eric and Taylor.
Well, maybe you should have gone.
Katie didn't want me to.
Well, if you two were busy playing drinking games.
I took a shot every time she said the word no.
Are you serious?
As a heart attack. I did prove my point, though. Katie finally understands how often she says it. She could not stop.
So marriage is about teaching lessons now, is it?
The sure is not about giving orders. Because I don't take orders. Not from my wife, not from anyone.
I have to trust my instincts. I have to protect my marriage and my child. Brooke, you need to back off. Something is happening between you and Bill, whether you want to admit it or not.
If he's vulnerable to me, it's because you're not giving him what he wants or needs.
It's amazing how you can justify everything you do.
What? I'm only trying to help you. Let him have a drink, for God's sakes. He's not an alcoholic. I mean, some people like to come home and have a drink at the end of the day.
Yeah, at the end of the day, or during lunch, or during a phone call, or when somebody says something that you don't like. I mean, it all adds up to a husband who's never quite drunk, but he's not quite there either.
Okay, you have a point. You just have to stop badgering him. I mean, all of your frustrations and your insecurities, that's what's making him dig in his heels.
I'm not insecure.
You're accusing us of something, and you want me to cut off all contact with him.
Because of your history.
Gosh, why do you have to analyze everything like this? Why are you so difficult? You live in fear.
Live in fear. Well, maybe I should follow your example. I mean, how many times have you been married and to how many men?
I could really slap you for that.
Look, I get it. Bridge is gone. And you're alone, and you don't do well with that. You need something to fill that void. Someone. Some man. But not my man, Brooke.
I would never. Really, I've only been trying to help you with this marriage and make it work. Come on, Katie. Do something about it. Have some fun with Bill. Smile. And do something that's gonna turn him on. If you don't, you're gonna lose him.
To you?
No. No.
Please, Brooke. Just think about what you're doing. Please. Don't ruin my marriage.
If there's nothing else, I might pack up.
Pack away.
If you want another, I'll drive you home.
No need to add to your list of duties.
I'll call your driver then.
I don't need my driver.
Bill.
Fine. Call my driver if it'll make you happy. You're welcome.
Bill?
Sorry I couldn't be there. I was dealing with Katie.
Yeah, she was just here.
Oh, well, I guess she was reading you the riot act about texting me. Meet me at my house.
Why?
Because we are going to hash this thing out with Katie once and for all.
Maybe she just needs some time to cool off.
Maybe that's too bad.
Bill, are you okay?
you're back. You must really like the coffee.
I just wanted to check, is Rick scheduled to volunteer tonight?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I know that sometimes he just shows up last minute, but could you do me a favor if he does?
Maybe.
Would you just say no? I really need some alone time with him.
Come in. Maya. Hi.
Can I come in? The nice lady with the lemon bar said it was okay to knock.
Yeah, come in. Would you like to sit down or would you like some water?
No, actually, I just need to say something.
Well, you know, it's been really great for our home life, the amount of time that Bill's been spending at Forrester Creations lately. Karen says it's a whole different mood with him not there grousing at everybody. Just joking, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't talk your ear off. I mean, I know you just stopped by to grab that stuff for Karen. I just have to keep him away from her.
Who?
My sister. Brooke and Bill kissed.
You know, I usually don't like to turn down help here, but sure. Tonight, Rick is all yours.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, you guys are just going through a rough patch, okay? You're gonna be fine.
I mean, yeah, definitely. Especially since I told, Maya to stay away from him. Look, I know that she's your friend and you're just trying to help her.
Oh, no. I completely get it. I overheard most of what you guys were saying, and I spoke to her after you left, so don't worry. Look, she's not Rick's girlfriend, okay? You are.
I may have overreacted when I found out who you were.
Maya, I should have handled it differently. I know it doesn't make any sense to you.
I wanted to come find you last night to talk about why I was so hurt. I really like you. And I like the time we spent together. But when I finally worked up the courage to go, you weren't alone.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Don't be. She's your girlfriend. And I'm being told to respect that. By her, by Daisy, everyone seems to have an opinion. So here's mine. Caroline's sexy, I guess. She's rich. She's from a powerful family. She's a perfect match for you. Except for how awful she is. Life can be such a bitch, Rick. Why would you want to waste a moment of it dating one?
I'll take some responsibility. I mean, I did try to push them together.
No, you were sick. You weren't thinking clearly.
Yeah, but I'm afraid the damage was done. I just want her to stay away.
I understand. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, Daisy. I really appreciate you talking to Maya. I mean, who does that? Blatantly goes after a guy who has a girlfriend.
I don't think she knew that at first. She didn't even know who he was.
She does now. And I can't even imagine what Rick must have been thinking. Why in the world would he not tell somebody he's a Forrester? It's like being royalty.
Yeah, it is.
And I kind of feel bad for Maya. Because, Rick didn't mean to, but he sort of led her on. And I think that he's feeling guilty or something because I can tell that she's on his mind. But whatever. Because I've talked to her, I know you've talked to her, and that should be the end of it.
I don't think that Caroline realizes how she comes off sometimes. She's used to a certain type of lifestyle.
She's used to getting her way, you mean? I'm sure Daddy always gave her what she wanted.
No, it's definitely not that.
Well, I wasn't raised that way. I was raised to treat people with kindness.
Did she say something to you?
She said I was a loser. And that I didn't stand a chance with a guy like you. But I don't know what she's talking about. Because I kind of like my chances.
I have to protect my family. Right now, that means asking Brooke to distance herself and asking Bill to cut back on his drinking.
And they're both reasonable requests. What you've been through.
I love what I have. This life and my family. I mean, you know what it's like to suddenly be responsible for a whole new life. I'd do anything for Will.
Then you want Bill to do the same, right? I'm glad you stood up for yourself. Okay, Bill and Brooke, they'll realize what they need to do.
I hope you're right. Because I've seen this happen too many times. When Brooke tries to fight an attraction, it doesn't matter how wrong it is, she just can't help herself. If she doesn't stay away, and if Bill doesn't stop drinking, I don't know what kind of future we're gonna have.
I answer to me.
No, not anymore. I'm not playing drinking games.
And
I don't
we're-
like what's going on here. Can you understand
I
that?
miss my wife. I miss you. Miss my wife.